Sustainability is really important to me. And in supply chain, I feel there's a real opportunity to make improvements in that area, and the opportunity for me to improve that, it's a dream career.
It's a career choice that you wouldn't find too often amongst young women. But for 22-year-old Brooke Ellison, a supply chain career in a company with ambitious sustainability goals was irresistible.
I love the end-to-end process of supply chain, seeing a product begin from raw materials all the way out to the transportation and distribution to our customers.
Coca-Cola Euro-Pacific Partners has a target of net zero by 2040. But how do you decarbonise an organisation with the size and scale of this business?
At CCEP, we're committed to RE100 by 2025. We do it in two ways. One, using the vast real estate we have on our roofs through the installation of solar panels. The second thing is through long-term partnerships.
Our partnership with Alinta Energy started on January 1st this year, and it's with a wind farm out in Western Australia called Yandin. And with that, we are directly procuring 13,000 megawatt hours per annum of renewable electricity, which effectively powers our entire Western Australian operations. We have another couple of programs coming online this year, which will boost us up towards 50% by the end of the year. And then we are looking for power purchase agreements, additional solar rollouts, which will boost us up to that 100% by 2025.
Upgrading infrastructure, particularly at manufacturing sites, helps to ensure production is as sustainable as possible and is critical to CCEP's decarbonisation journey.
We've invested tens of millions of dollars in our newest can line in Victoria. It's the most energy efficient, it uses the least amount of water, and overall the most sustainable can line we have. Typically, when you fill a can, you heat it and then cool it. This one allows you to do it all at room temperature, which removes energy from the process.
And in a country the size of Australia, a strategic approach to planning which products are made where can have a big impact on emissions. Optimising the mix of transport also contributes to the reduction of emissions.
We put product on the most sustainable modes possible. And in Australia, that's putting it on sea. And if you can't put it on sea, put it on rail. And if you can't put it on rail, put it on road. And when you do put it on road, put it on the highest utilised vehicles possible, and then invest in technology. Route optimisation is the most important thing. It's not only good for the environment, it's good for business. And we've taken over 20% of the kilometres off the road while serving our customers better.
It turns out that one of the biggest opportunities for reducing carbon emissions is not so much the manufacturing process or transporting the product from factory to store, but is in fact these, the fridges at point of sale.
The fridges that are behind me are around about 80% more efficient than what they were about 10 years ago. And that's been a combination of systems like lighting, like refrigerants, like insulation, and a new program around a connectivity that allows our systems to view what the cooler is actually doing in market and be able to organise maintenance and so forth around that.
And when it comes to packaging, CCEP is lightweighting wherever it can. That is, reducing the resources needed to make its bottles and cans. 10 years of lightweighting PET bottles has resulted in the saving of many tens of thousands of tonnes of CO2 and of resin. And there are current efforts to lightweight aluminium cans.
Once we've established that, we'll save around about 600 tonnes of aluminium per annum from our cans overall.
The company is also determined to reduce its carbon footprint by using no new plastic in its bottles by 2030. Access to locally produced recycled plastic resin is critical to this and is being made available through CCEP's investment in PET recycling plants in New South Wales and Victoria as part of a joint venture with Pact Group, Cleanaway Waste Management and competitor Asahi Beverages.
We might compete on the shelf, but we shouldn't compete on the environment. We all have a part to play, whether it's in reusing materials, participating in collections, or working together to solve problems that none of us can do on our own.
It's really important for companies in the food and grocery industry like CCEP to invest in sustainability initiatives because it does help them to attract the best and brightest young talent for the future.